A wealthy woman, Eleanor, and her teenage daughter, Grace. They enjoyed a life of luxury, but Eleanor often looked down on those less fortunate. One chilly autumn afternoon, as Eleanor and Grace returned from the local market, a young girl in tattered clothes approached them. "Please help me, ma'am. My family is struggling, and we don't have enough to eat." Eleanor looked at the girl with disdain. "How old are you, dear?" she asked coldly. "I'm 14, ma'am," the girl replied, her voice trembling. "Grace is 14 too, but I don't see her begging on the streets," Eleanor said sharply. "Grace, wouldn't it be better to just ignore this girl? We can't help everyone." Grace, taken aback by her mother's harshness, hesitated. "But Mom, she looks like she really needs help." Eleanor sighed, clearly irritated. "Fine, here." She handed the girl some clothes and a few groceries with a dismissive wave. "Where do you live?" "We live in the old trailer park at the edge of town," the girl answered, trying to hide her tears. Weeks passed, and the encounter lingered in Grace's mind. Unable to forget the girl's desperate eyes, she decided to visit the trailer park on her own. She found the girl, whose name was Lily, living in dire conditions. Grace brought more clothes and food, and the two quickly became friends. Grace's visits became regular, and eventually Eleanor noticed her daughter's absence. Suspicious, she followed Grace one day to the trailer park. She was shocked by the conditions, but even more so by the genuine bond between Grace and Lily. Lily ran up to Grace as she arrived, her eyes wide with surprise and joy. "Grace, what are you doing here? We brought more supplies for you," Grace said warmly, handing over a bag of groceries. Eleanor, still watching from a distance, felt a pang of guilt. She remembered how she had dismissed Lily so coldly. As she approached, Lily's mother asked, "Why are you doing this for us?" Grace looked at her mother, who seemed to soften. "Because it's the right thing to do." Eleanor stepped forward. "I owe you an apology. I was wrong to treat you that way. Everyone deserves a chance to live with dignity and hope." Over the next few months, Eleanor's attitude began to change. She and Grace visited the trailer park regularly, bringing supplies and organizing community drives. They even set up a small education fund to help the children attend school. The bond between the Whitmans and Lily's family grew strong. Grace and Lily became close friends, supporting each other. Eleanor's transformation inspired others in Crestwood, and soon a network of support grew within the community. One day, as they were having a picnic at the trailer park, Lily turned to Eleanor and said, "Mrs. Whitman, you and Grace have changed our lives. I don't know how to thank you enough." Eleanor's eyes glistened with tears. "Seeing you and your family thrive is all the thanks we need. Remember, life is about lifting each other up. We all have something to give, and together we can make the world a better place."